Today's finish here in the little village of Fargeau is nothing like yesterday's. Stage 11 is going to be an uphill battle for Mark Cavendish in every sense of the word, as David Coleman used to say. It's actually classified as a flat stage, that is to say as opposed to a mountain stage, but the run-in is anything but. According to the race book, the road rises 30 metres in the last 500, although it looks more to the naked eye. Certainly it resembles more Montjuic in Barcelona, where Mark Cavendish's chief rival Thor Hushovd won his lone stage, than it does any of the three finishes where Cav won his. Now there's today's route map. Over 1,500 kilometres completed coming into stage 11. Another 192 today, no half a kilometre for once. Starting in Vaton for the first time and finishing in Fargeau also for the first time. A couple of fourth category climbs along the way. They won't really trouble the sprinters at all, but as we've seen already, the kick up to the finish most likely will. So some proper splits in the field in prospect today, ones we can actually see. In the Columbia team car, Director Sportif Brian Home was driving and setting out the strategy for the day.
Try to control the race, breakaway 2 riders, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Try to chase them down. We hope for some support in the final. It's gonna be difficult. Some good sprinters up there. Cav, he gonna give it a try again. I mean, gonna be difficult to beat Thor Hushovd.
Well, this is very interesting now. Hayden is looking over his shoulder. First time tour rider from New Zealand here to see where his men are, but they're not organised. But moving up on the left now, it looks like we've got Philippe Pizzato. He was the rider who sprinted through the pack earlier on. He's going to have a go at this one. Hushovd is in the green jersey. Martin rather wants a little bit more space here. He's riding on the shoulder of Gerald Torek. This might be a different result here. Milram have got this organised as Michael Rogers here puts the pressure on, but he's taking 3 Milram. He's been split away from his team. This can make a very different approach to the line. These boys now are just about as fast as you can go, and this is not a routine finish into the line. And I would think that it might be advantage Cholik at the moment, and with the young man on Columbia in the white jersey, Tony Martin, is beginning to try and break it in. There's a kilometre to go.
Well, I think Milram have got to the front a little bit too far out, but they've got to keep the pressure on. You're committed at this point now. This is the long climb up. Tony Martin now starting to take over right behind him. You can see George Hincapie. Hincapie will wait till the very last moment. Then in fourth position of that line of riders from Columbia HTC is Mark Cavendish. Queuing up now. He's moved up nicely there to the wheel of Cavendish as the green jersey of Thor Hushovd. Over to the left is the Garmin slipstream acceleration. They're looking after Tyler Farrar.
Well, here is the huge lead out by George Hincapie, but you can see Farrar is in there on the left. Again, Hushovd is onto the wheel of Mark Cavendish now. This is going to make all of the difference. The final lead out will come by Renshaw, but as on the right now, and Hushovd believes he's got the strength on the hill. Cavendish is going to have to fight out. Watch Farrar on the right. The 3 top sprinters have gone shoulder to shoulder. Tyler Farrar is going after Cavendish, but this little man with the big heart and the big legs has just made it 4. He equals the British record. He has got 8 stage wins in 2 years in the Tour de France. And again, that was not easy, Paul. The team did a fantastic job, but Cavendish this time had to be very special.
He was extremely special. Let's have a look at this one more time. And again, Phil, this is the victory of a team. The team didn't panic. Hincapie again does his job to perfection. They then leave it up to the Aussie, Mark Renshaw. Renshaw knows that he's got to keep going as long as he can and wait until he dies and swings out and leaves the advantage for Cavendish to come across. Cavendish waits a long time here, and there he comes up alongside Thor Hushovd. You can see Farrar on the outside accelerating. Renshaw clears the way for Cavendish to open up the acceleration, but the man from the Isle of Man has still got that little bit of power as he judges the lunge to the Rhine and gets win number 4 this year, win number 8 in total. Tyler Farrar has to settle for second.
The green jersey is his again, because in fact on the line Hushovd failed it quite a long way back. So Mark Cavendish gets a 4th win of this year's Tour de France and will now welcome back the green jersey tomorrow.
First order of business for Mark Cavendish, though, was to welcome in the teammates who delivered him so brilliantly to the line. And a few seconds later, the result crackled through on the team car radio.
Oh, Cavendish!
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh! Bloody good job, gentlemen. Congratulations.
That's another good job rather than not a good job if you're unfamiliar with the Danish accent. And there's the good job that was done. Cavendish first for the 4th time this tour, ahead of Tyler Farrar, second for the 2nd time. Yevgeny Guterovich was 3rd, Oscar Freire 4th, and most importantly for the green jersey competition, Thor Hushovd 5th. Very few splits in the field, despite the hill, all the big names finished well up. David Miller was a minute down only after giving everything for the Garmin cause in the run-in. Now the win today was worth 35 points to Mark Cavendish. 5th earned Thor Hushovd 22, and that 13-point differential was enough to put Cavendish back into the lead and the points leader's jersey. It's still Alberto Contador lying 6 seconds behind Nocentini and 2 seconds ahead of Lance Armstrong. Then it's Levi Leipheimer, Bradley Wiggins, Andreas Klöden and Tony Martin, all within a minute of the race lead. Christian van der Velde 8th at a minute 24.